stars will come between. Cause I fight for you, give my life for you, and I got you by my side. There's no barricade we can't tear away when it comes to you and I. Cause even if we break, even if we fall, baby, you know we can have it all. And if they knock us down, like
I tell the doctor that it's all right.
get up and walk,
Once we have each other's side as well,
yeah,
we'll be invincible as well. I'm telling you.
invincible.
It's afternoon driving the Queen for song with him 99.9 Trinity Tuesdays. It's only that's what we do. It's the Queen for song with him 99.9 Invincible. You can't see us at all. That means no light at all, alright? Anyways. Just a reminder from Vinlink office closures, well, right? Yeah, so please note that Vinlink's cash and inquiry sections at the cooperative headquarters Kingston will be closed at 1 p.m. on Wednesday the 19th of August 2026. That's at 1 p.m. on Wednesday the 19th of August 2026. That's tomorrow to facilitate a staff meeting. Normal business operations will be resumed on 8 a.m. on Thursday the 20th of August 2026. We sincerely apologize for any inconvenience caused and thank you for your understanding and cooperation. That's a reminder from Vinlink, right? Office closure. And it's now 3 p.m. in St. Vincent and the rest of the Eastern Caribbean. At this time, we present you our 3 p.m. news. It's Trendy Tuesdays, I'm telling you.
This is 99.9 Radio. Turn it up.
Good afternoon and welcome to WeFM's 3 p.m. news. I am your presenter, Rajiv Providence. First, on the local scene, 55 children in St. Vincent and the Grenadines have been introduced to the importance of protecting the country's natural environment through the 3rd annual Conservation Guardian Summer Camp. The program, organized by the National Parks, Rivers and Beaches Authority, was held from August 3rd to 7th under the theme Biodiversity Quest, Explore, Protect, Inspire. Children between the ages of 8 and 12 took part in biodiversity hikes, conservation games, crafts, and team-building activities. They also explored several protected areas, including the Vermont Nature Trail and forest reserves in Cumberland, Connery, Dalloway, Bookament, Richmond, and Kings Hill. The program aimed to help the children understand biodiversity ecosystems and habitats, while encouraging them to play a role in protecting SVG's natural heritage. The camp concluded with a graduation ceremony on August 7th. St. Vincent and the Grenadines are the 2026 Eastern Caribbean Volleyball Association Senior Men's Champions after defeating St. Lucia 3-1 in the final in Tortola. St. Lucia took the opening set 25-17, but SVG fought back to win the second 25-17, the third 25-13, and the fourth 25-22. The victory avenged SVG's 3-1 loss to St. Lucia 2 days earlier. SVG also defeated Bermuda 3-0 in the semifinal and finished the tournament with 4 wins and 1 loss. St. Lucia took silver while Dominica secured bronze. Still on the local scene, Foreign Affairs Minister Dwight Bramble is challenging Vincentians living and studying in Taiwan to use their overseas experience to help transform St. Vincent and the Grenadines. Speaking at a gathering in Taipei during Prime Minister Dr. Godwin Friday's official visit, Minister Bramble said Vincentians in Taiwan should be viewed as active partners in national development rather than spectators. He urged students and professionals to bring home the technical skills, work ethic, and problem-solving approaches they gain in Taiwan. Minister Bramble also encouraged them to develop partnerships, share expertise, and identify trade, technology, and investment opportunities linking Taiwan and SVG. He challenged them to reject mediocrity and strive for excellence in everything they do for their homeland. On to news in the region. Medical students at the University of the West Indies are set to benefit from a US $1.8 million endowment established by the UWI Medical Alumni Association. The fund will provide scholarships and financial assistance to students struggling with tuition and other expenses across UWI campuses. At Cave Hill, assistance may also help students facing additional costs after failing courses, as well as those struggling with living expenses. Professor Peter Adams, president of the Barbados chapter, says even small amounts of assistance can make a significant difference to students facing financial difficulties. The association's Barbados chapter was recently revived after being dormant for about 15 years. St. Lucia's Education Minister Kenton Casimir says every Form 1 student will receive a laptop during the first week of the new school year. He says the devices have arrived and are currently being programmed, with the ministry having ordered them early to avoid delays. Casimir also announced that cleaners, cooks, and other ancillary school workers will receive salaries for August, marking what he described as the first ever summer payment for these employees. The minister says the initiative is expected to continue, allowing workers to better meet back-to-school expenses. Meanwhile, school repairs and the purchase of new furniture are also on the way. Finally, on the international scene, at least 30 children, most of them British, are said to have been conceived using the wrong sperm or egg donors at fertility clinics in northern Cyprus. A BBC investigation found that parents had selected anonymous donors based on medical histories, appearance, and other personal details, but later became suspicious that different donors were used. Half of the cases are linked to the Dogus IVF Center, which has been blacklisted by the world's largest sperm bank, Cryos International, since 2016. DNA tests on 11 children have reportedly shown ancestry inconsistent with their selected donors. Northern Cyprus authorities have launched an investigation, while the UK Foreign Office warns that fertility treatment there carries risks because of limited regulation. This has been WeFM's 3 p.m. news. I have been your presenter, Rajiv Providence. Join us again at 5:30 for WeFM's evening news, and we thank you for listening.
Whether you're ripping it up on the highway or taking a casual Sunday drive, OT Tire Limited is second to none when delivering excellence at reasonable prices. We offer new and used tires.